Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Afternoon, depending on where you are. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We'll get started in just a few minutes. We're going to start at 5 after. For the one person waiting here, this is out to you. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's nice and sunny outside. Got lots of light.
Good morning.
Allison says hello.
Hello.
Our kitty cat just got fed by her feeder.
Happy girl.
She is super.
If you're
happy.
here, say hello. Who's here?
Who is here? Put a hello in the
I
chat.
sound like I'm in a ghost TV show. Is there someone here with me?
We're going to get started at 11:05 or 12:05 or 10:05 or 9:05, depending on where you are, depending on where you are greeting us from on today's workout. Welcome to... Oh, no, that's a typo. No. We're going to get started at 5 after today. So I figured as we're waiting, if you haven't seen the perfectly adequate disaster movie that is The Core, I'm just going to recap it for you.
I know I haven't. Please tell
I
me.
know that's what everyone's been begging for. So I'm going to go ahead and recap the movie. So this workout has some context for you. So spoilers ahead. Also, I haven't seen this movie in 12 years, and I've only seen it like once. So this is probably going to be a little inaccurate, but hey, that's going to be the fun of this recap. So The Core is a movie from 2003 starring Hilary Swank, Stanley Tucci, and Aaron Eckhart.
Great cast.
Yes, I know, like
Great cast.
three like solid actors, plus the rest of the actors that fill out the cast. The acting's not bad. It's just a weird movie. Oh, hello, Mama Petrillo.
Mama Rilla's here.
So The Core. So what happens is that the U.S. government militarizes disasters from like hurricanes to lightning strikes to earthquakes, and they use natural disasters to attack the enemies of America. Also, just for context, this is shortly after 9/11, so like the I guess nationalism of movies was very high at this point. So it was like, yeah, America. But I guess there was also some climate change thoughts in this movie as well. Anyway, so they're using natural disasters to their advantage, but they mess with Mother Nature. And they, what they did was they accidentally shut down the core of the Earth, which protects us from, all of the cosmic radiation from space. So if we don't have a magnetosphere, all of that radiation is going to come and hit Earth, and it's going to be terrible. So they throw together a ragtag team of scientists, and they're going to go down to the center of the Earth, and they're going to set off a chain reaction of nuclear weapons in the core, and that's going to get the core going again, and it's going to get it nice and hot.
Get that core going again.
And then it'll protect the Earth. So they build this giant like inchworm machine that'll protect against both the heat and pressure of the crushing mantle and core of the Earth. And of course, they make their way through. How did this get made? I don't know who greenlit this movie.
I don't know.
It's a wild movie. I don't know if you've seen it, Skylar.
Here you go. Make your weird movie.
And so eventually, this is very much like Armageddon, if you've seen it. They're making their way. Unexpected things happen. There are casualties along the way, sacrifices that they make that they didn't expect to make, and you lose characters that you fall in love with. As much as you can fall in love with big characters. I don't remember who dies. But eventually, they make it to the core. They have to do something wild and crazy to sacrifice themselves. They light off the nuclear reactions, which catapults them back to the crust of the planet. It's crazy. They end up making it beyond the crust. Their momentum takes them beyond the crust, and they end up on the ocean floor of the planet. But they've used up all of the power of their ship, so they can't let the people who are going to save them on the surface, let them know where they are. But they use sonar. They get inspired by whales. They hear whale signals, and they're like, "Oh, we'll send off some whale signals, and that's going to act as kind of our sonar / radar to let the people on the surface that go save us." And then they get saved. And eventually, at the end, it's just Aaron Eckhart and Hilary Swank on the bottom of the ocean, and they get saved. It's a wild movie.
That sounds like a time.
If you're looking for a perfectly adequate disaster movie, this is the one for you. You could probably do like a double feature of Armageddon and
The Day After Tomorrow
and The Core. And sure, The Day After Tomorrow.
You can watch The Day After Tomorrow to have like your hot or your cold after your hot core. Like you could, balance it out. Oh, Round Girl. Is that in reference to Contessa? Yes.
Scientific solution kind of sounds like later seasons plot point of Lost. Sure, I've never seen Lost, but I've heard that the later seasons are weird, and J.J. Abrams didn't really have a plan for it.
I was lost as soon as the polar bear showed up. I was like,
what the hell?
Why is there a polar bear?
So if you've enjoyed this recap of The Core, or at least what I've remembered from The Core, you're going to love this workout. Welcome to The Core, Buff Birds The Core. Oh no, leave Lost alone. I will leave. No, Josh Kahn, say.
I'm so sorry.
Today's workout, it is going to be broken down into 4 segments. We're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do some mobility / stretching. Then we're going to do about a 30-minute workout, and then we're going to do a cool down afterwards. The whole thing's going to take about an hour. So if you haven't joined us before, welcome. If you've been here before, also welcome. So again, we're going to start with a warm-up. It's just going to be a 2-minute warm-up. We're going to do 4 exercises, 30 seconds each. I will lead you through all of that. All right, we're going to start with some lateral walks. And then we're going to do knee taps. We're going to do jumping jacks. And then we're going to do mummy kicks. Mummy kicks are probably the ones you're unfamiliar with. Wrists at eye level, arms fully extended. You're just kicking your arms out. Each of those we're going to do for 30 seconds. I'm just going to adjust this camera
I'm
a
sorry
bit.
for the Lost fans out there.
/ Josh Kahn.
I want
So
to
sorry.
love it. I want to love it. I do.
I am with Josh. Lost is a wild ride. I'm sure it is. I just can't get invested in another show. There's just too many
Too many
shows.
good shows, guys.
All right, we're going to start with a lateral walk starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Has anyone else seen The Core? Did I just pull this movie out of nowhere?
I think it might be just you. Because he was like, I think I'm going to do The Core next week. And I said, you mean like this core? What's the theme?
You're like, no, the movie. Aaron Eckhart, Hilary Swank, Stanley Tucci. About 10 more seconds.
You got a kitty on one side of you. When you get to that side, pet that kitty.
All right, let's get knee taps starting 3, 2, 1, and go.
She's so mad.
Tess, we have 625 square feet. You can go anywhere you want.
Anywhere in the 625 square feet.
I think I've only seen the first episode of Lost.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I've
saw
never
a couple of seasons.
I've never seen any more of that show. I just know that Mary from Lord of the Rings is in it.
Yes. And also, oh no, it's not her. Never mind.
And jumping jacks starting 3, 2, 1, and go.
Is Liv Tyler in that show?
I don't think so.
No, it's the other lady that looks like Liv Tyler, and I get them mixed up all the time.
Who is that?
I don't know. Somebody help me out.
A mid-aughts actress. Almost there. About 10 more seconds, and then we'll go into those mummy kicks. You're doing great. Keep those arms fully extended. No bending at the elbows. Fully extended. All right, mummy kick starting 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, hi, Tess.
It's cold outside, so I'm thinking about, that hot core of the earth.
Hey.
Tropical down there.
Think of all of that crushing liquid iron.
Oh.
And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grab some water, catch your breath. We'll get started in just a second. Well, Josh, if the criticism of Lost didn't get you to leave, we're also going to be doing a little bit of side plank today. I hope that doesn't make you leave.
Oh no!
I hope that doesn't make anyone else leave. It's going to be a good time. Okay, let's get into just a nice soft squat. Just gently bend at the knees. Josh Cotton got that done.
Zach Strowski's here.
What?
Yay!
Evangeline Lilly.
Oh, thank you. Oh my
Yay,
gosh.
thank you, Zach.
Oh, it's gonna bother me for the whole day.
All right, let's get into a soft squat. We're just going to get head turns, right and left. Be careful with these. We're just stretching out our necks and our upper backs. Just work with the motion, range of motion that you have today.
Ooh.
Any stress you have, just let that melt away. Like the snow outside, hopefully. All right, back to neutral. Let's get head tilts. Keeping face forward, left and right. Welcome, Zach. It's good to see you. I can see you, or just see your message. I know you're far
Feeling
away.
your presence.
You're far away on the East Coast. And rest. Let's get our arms into a W position. We're going to bring our forearms together, then bring our shoulder blades together in the back. Forearms together. Shoulder blades together in the back. Good work. Just getting a nice back stretch here. So it looks like no one else has seen the core.
Maybe they will now, Evan. Maybe they will.
I hope so.
Hey, watch party of the core after this. Y'all free?
Just do a live stream of the core. It'll be great.
I'm curious.
It's a perfectly adequate movie.
You know,
And rest.
sometimes in
Arms out to the side, palms facing out, small circles.
Sometimes in 2021, you just need a movie that you can watch and like turn off. You know, you don't need to think too much.
Oh, we're gonna use nuclear weapons to restart the core of the Earth?
Sure.
I'm on board.
Why not?
And reverse.
That's what that movie is for. It's for not thinking too much.
They're like, oh, they're starting lightning storms and earthquakes all over the planet. Sure.
Yeah. Don't think about how it could actually happen.
And let's get big arm circles now. Again, this isn't about speed. Work through that full range of motion. Keep those arms fully extended.
I'm here for the random songs.
Oh, you were singing The Boys Are Back in Town this morning?
I was. I don't know why. Literally got out of bed and started singing The Boys Are Back in Town.
And reverse.
I don't know how that got stuck in my head.
Shout out to Thin Lizzy.
Hey, one hit wonder.
If any representative from Thin Lizzy is out there,
We see you.
your song is in all of our subconsciouses. And rest. Let's move down to the ground. We're going to get into our tabletop position. We're going to get our cat cows. We're going to bring our belly buttons into our back, arch our back, breathe in, and then you're going to exhale, arch your back. When you're in this position, make sure your knees are underneath your hips and your wrists and elbows are below your shoulders. All of those joints should be stacked vertically. And go. Just get some nice spine mobility.
Oh, got a grandma back today. Oh.
These are good for. Make sure you're breathing with this. It really helps. What's your favorite disaster movie? Slam that down in the chat.
Slam it in the chat. 28 Days Later is a good time.
That's actually a good movie.
But is it a disaster movie or is it a monster movie? I don't know.
I mean, I guess,
a little bit of both.
do monster movies fall into disaster movies? Like End of the World and Rest. We're going to get bird dogs. We're going to alternate. We're going to stay in this tabletop position. We're going to lift our opposite arm and leg at the same time, bringing them parallel to the ground and placing them back down on the ground at the same time. Go and alternate with that. Check. No.
What's going on in the chair?
Oh, nothing. Everyone's working out. That's good.
Yeah.
Again, with this, you want to make sure that you're lifting and placing your arms and legs on the ground at the same time. It's not about speed. It's about that coordination. If you want to add breath, you breathe out when your arms and legs are fully extended, and breathe in, resetting when you're putting your legs and arms on the ground.
Ooh. 2012, another.
I've seen the ending to that movie like 5 times, like the last half hour of that movie.
It's adequate.
I don't know why.
The Matthew Broderick Godzilla. It's a good one.
I enjoyed that movie as a 6 or 7-year-old when I saw it in movie theaters. I have a very different perspective on that movie now, but when I was 6 and 7, I thought that movie was awesome. And rest. Last exercise in this tabletop position, we're going to get a nice hook and thread. We're going to hook our arms through, bend at our stable arm, glide that arm through, and then we're going to extend up and breathe out. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out at the top. Let's get 2 more. And rest. Switch sides.
Oops. Forgot I had another side.
You have 2 sides, Allison.
What? Amazing.
Nice work. One more. And rest. We're going to get into our runner's lunge, which is going to stretch out our hip flexors a little bit. Let's first just get into downward facing dog. We're going to alternate our heels into the ground. Go and alternate those heels. Stretch out those calves. Get some calf mobility. Good work. You're fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. It's so nice to hear from all of you. All right, we're going to get into our runner's lunge. Let's bring our right foot forward. You're going to have your front leg into like a front lunge. You're going to have your back leg fully extended out. And then you're going to just keep your torso resting on your leg and hands resting on either side of your foot. We're just going to hold this, stretching at our hip flexor. For all of us who do a lot of sitting all day, these are usually super duper tight. So this is nice just to give a nice stretch here. Give those hip flexors a chance to not flex. Extend those hips.
If you're like me and you watch a 7-year-old do school all day, you need this.
All right, send that right foot back. Bring that left foot forward. Again, make sure that back leg is fully extended. Keeping that knee. If you want to stand up with this, you're more than welcome to. Your front knee should be about angled at 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be exact. Keep those knees over your ankles, legs fully extended. Again, you can use the ground for support. Stretch those hips. They need love too. I don't know why I said that like it was so controversial.
They need love too. Hips are important.
Couple more seconds. Keep breathing. And rest. All right. We're going to get into our workout proper. So if you are joining us for the first time today, what we're going to do is we have 2 circuits that we're doing. We have Circuit A, Circuit B. We're going to run through Circuit A and B 4 times. The circuits consist each of 4 exercises. We're going to work out for 30 seconds, 15 seconds of break in between the exercises. Between circuits, we got 45 seconds of rest. The whole thing should take about 30 minutes. If I said that too quickly, don't worry, I'll get you through all of this. So all of the exercises in Circuit A, the first exercise that we have, we're going to get plank. You can either do this a couple different ways. You can either do high plank, low plank, and then you can also do higher low plank from your knees as well if you want to add that as a regression. As you're doing your plank, make sure that all of your joints are stacked. Make sure that your wrists and elbows are below your shoulders. And also make sure you don't have droopy hips. That's going to put a lot of pressure on your back. Make sure those hips are staying roughly at level with your shoulders. That's really going to help. If you want to add a little bit of spiciness to this, you can always lift one leg parallel to the ground.
Oh, that's a spicy
and
meatball.
hold that. That is a spicy meatball.
Spicy.
That is the first exercise in Circuit A. Circuit B, we got bridges. You're going to be on your back. Your knees are going to be at roughly a 90-degree angle. Hip or feet about 8 to 12 inches from your glutes. You're going to rotate your hips up. They should be hovering off the ground here. Your hips your glutes should never touch the ground. They should always be hovering. You're going to extend your hips up. You're going to have a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees and then back down. And you're just going to do this for 30 seconds. Thirdly, in Circuit A, we've got walkouts. What you're going to do is you're going to be in a standing position. You're going to hinge at the hips. When you hinge at the hips, you're going to send those hips back. And with a nice straight back, you're going to reach out to the ground and walk out to a plank position. Then you're going to walk your hips back. Reverse that motion. Make sure that you are hinging at the hips and that you are going out with a flat back. That's really going to protect your lower back. Make sure that when you are hinging, you're not curling at the back and reaching down. You need to make sure that you're sending those hips back, hinging at the hips. You can have a slight bend in your knees as you go down and walk yourself out to plank. If these are too difficult, feel free just to do higher low plank for this as well. Lastly, we have hollow hold. You're going to be on your back. You're going to extend your legs out, arms behind you. You're going to be balancing on your lower back here. If you want to regress this, you can keep your feet on the ground and just keep your shoulders off the ground. You can also progress this position by just keeping one leg off the ground, and then you can alternate when we go back and forth on the circuits. And then that is Circuit A. Circuit B, we got dead bugs. I just stood up and now I'm getting back down. So if you think this is kind of like flipping our tabletop position we were just in, we're going to have our arms up, hips, knees, and ankles at 90-degree angle. And you are going to alternate your arms and legs parallel to the ground and then bring them back. Boom. If you're having trouble with the coordination of the arms, you can just do the legs. Bring them parallel to the ground and then back up. Second, we've got side plank. This is just for Josh Kahn.
Josh Kahn's favorite.
Yay! So we are going to be in plank. You can do this from your knees, or you can do it from your feet. You can also do it from your elbow, or you can do it from your hand. I suggest if you're going to do it from your hand, make sure that you're keeping your palm facing in and you don't have it twisted to the side. It'll feel a lot better. We're going to do a lot of wrist impact. Make sure that you're keeping that palm facing in.
I am attacked. Hashtag lost all day.
Make sure, again, with these planks, we don't have any droopy hips. Keep those hips up. Nice straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles. Coordination. Get out of here, Jordan. Renegade row. We're going to get into our plank position again. What we're going to do here is we're going to shift our weight just slightly from side to side, and you're going to bring your arm back and pretend like you're rowing a weight. You're going to do that on the other side. So you're just going to alternate from side to side. Make sure that as you're going through all of this, you're not like shifting your weight and going from side to side like this. You want to try to minimize as much rotation in your hips. Again, with all plank exercises, I haven't mentioned this yet, but if you want to add a little bit more stability, you can always widen your feet. If you want to make them more difficult, bring your feet closer together. And then lastly, we got Spider-Man plank. So we're going to be, again, in this plank position, and we are going to bring our legs into the side. We're just going to alternate, like you're climbing a wall like Spider-Man.
Like Spider-Man.
If you have any questions or concerns, please put those in the chat. Before we get started with the workout, make sure that you're taking care of yourself today. If you haven't worked out in a while, or if you have been working out, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. If you feel lightheaded or like you're going to throw up or like, wow, when I do this, this really hurts, please stop. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I don't want you getting injured. I want to make sure that you're able to stay healthy and that you're able to work out with us on a week-to-week basis. So again, challenge yourself, but be healthy. Ding.
Need a sound effect.
I know, it's great.
I have
some concerns. I have some concerns. Josh, we'll get to those in the credits. Roll credits. All right, so let's get started. Grab some water if you need to.
Woo!
We got 30 minutes on the clock, about to start, and 9 seconds. We're starting with circuit A, which is regular plank.
Just regular old
3,
plank.
2, 1, and go. Get out of here, Matt.
Get out of here. Hey, that's not a nice thing to say to Matt.
I'm sorry, Matt. I have anger issues. It has nothing to do with you.
Oh, I'm feeling that core already.
Oh,
Hello, core.
digging into that crust.
Oh.
Gotta save the planet.
Save the planet.
You're all saving the planet right
with
now.
your abs.
All right, flip over. We're gonna get into our bridge position. Make sure that you're getting to that starting position by rotating your hips forward. Keep those glutes hovering off the ground. Make sure you're breathing, especially as we're doing all of this core work. Make sure you are breathing. Don't hold your breath. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Get our walkouts.
Okay.
Again, remember, hinge at the hips. Keep that nice flat back as you're reaching for the ground. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I like to put my hands up at the end. It doesn't do anything. It just makes me feel accomplished.
Just a little bit. You're working your back and your deltoids as you lift your arms to the ground or
Great.
sky. We're making our way through the mantle. It's probably a little bit too early in the movie. They're probably going through that to the team montage. I know all these cool scientists.
Yeah.
And rest.
Put our team together.
Hollow holds. Gonna be on our backs, resting on our lower backs. 3, 2, 1, and up. Keep those legs fully extended. Arms behind you. Again, if you want to regress this, you can keep your feet on the ground and keep your shoulders up and reaching back. Keep your cores tight. In these static, isometric positions, make sure that you are breathing. Please breathe. Doing great. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45 seconds rest. We'll be back on circuit B with dead bugs. We'll be back on our backs.
I know. We're talking about movies about traveling to the center of the earth.
Are you?
Atlantis.
Oh, okay.
Far superior. I love that movie.
Yes. I have some problems with some of the, with how quickly some of the characters' motivations changed.
Sure.
But otherwise,
It's only an hour and a
good
half movie.
I know. They got 90 minutes. 10 more seconds. Let's get onto our backs. Ooh.
If anybody had a big time crush on Milo, raise your hand.
Played by Michael J. Fox. Dead bugs and go!
That is Michael J. Fox. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know, what other movies do they go to the center of the earth?
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh! Well,
I thought that's what you were going to say
No.
before you said Atlantis.
no.
There's the old movie and then the remake with Will Ferrell.
Oh,
right?
Interesting.
And rest. Side plank. I'm going to start on my right side.
Me too.
Whoa. And up. Make sure you got no droopy hips. No droopy hips.
My lord, no droopy hips. Oh.
Doing great. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. Squeeze those cores. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, renegade row. Gonna be in our plank position again. Starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and crunch.
What's up, Tootsie Pop Man?
Owl. I am an owl.
Sorry.
I am no man. Fight that rotation in your hips. Squeeze that core. If you need to, you can widen your feet. Make it more difficult by bringing those feet together. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Gonna still be in this plank position. We got Spider-Man plank. Spider-Man plank. Spider-Man plank. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're having difficulty bringing them to the side, you can also do mountain climbers and bring them through the center. Woo! All right, starting to feel it.
Yeesh.
5 more seconds. And rest. All right, that's the first time through. Good work.
Clap for yourself.
Clap for yourself. So we got that 3 more times. 3 more times through. You're doing great. Again, challenge yourself, but take care of yourselves. Do what you can do today.
What's your favorite movie about journeying to the center of the earth?
Are there that many more?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Does the Goonies count?
They're working towards the center of the earth. I guess that's true. Mining movies. October Sky.
It's a stretch.
All right, 7 seconds. Back to regular plank. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ooh. I mean, they go in those like Mines of Moria and Lord of the Rings.
That's true. Did you say like the Mines of Moria?
Like the Mines of Moria? I did. How embarrassing.
No, I'm just kidding.
My English teacher would be.
No, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. And rest. Bridges.
Ooh. Oh, we got some comments. Can't wait to see them.
Let's read them after the circuit. 3, 2, 1, and bridges.
Woo!
Make sure you're breathing. If you want to add breath to this, exhale when your hips reach the top. Breathe back in, refill at the bottom.
Y'all are gonna have the best glutes in the underground tunnel.
2, 1, and rest. All right, walk out.
Okay.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and walk out.
Reach to the sky.
Reach for the sky. Make sure you're hinging at those hips, squeezing that core, protecting that lower back. You're gonna add 2 breaths to this. You can breathe out when you hit plank. Then you can breathe out when you hit the top. It's kind of a 2-cycle breath. And rest and hollow holds.
Woo!
And we'll be done with this circuit. Journey to the center of the earth. It's obviously Journey to the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser. No, I missed it. 3, 2, 1, and hold.
Absolutely forgot what exercise we were doing.
Holds.
Hollow Earth holds. Oh boy.
I thought Will Ferrell did a movie like Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I have no idea.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Oh boy.
3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. All right, 45 seconds rest. We'll be back at the top of Circuit B with dead bugs. Chicken Run has digging. Name all movies with digging in it. The Great Escape.
Chicken Run is a very good
Chicken
time.
Run is a good time.
It's a good time. Ooh.
20 more seconds. Holes.
Holes, of course, holes.
You're thinking of Talladega Nights. No, I never think of Talladega Nights.
Yes, Holes is an excellent film. A great adaptation of the book.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dead bugs.
Oh boy.
Sigourney Weaver's great in that movie.
Yes, she is. The guy who plays Dr. Pandansky, whose name is escaping me.
He's in Watchmen.
Yes.
Very good actor.
He's got like a crazy amount of degrees.
Does
Like,
he?
he has like a PhD. He's got like.
And rest. Side plank. I'm doing the left side this time.
Yeah, he's like a crazy educated fellow. It's fantastic.
It's fun. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and up.
Which way does my wrist need to go? Is this right?
Yes, palm facing in towards your body. If you're going from your hand.
Fingers out.
Yes, fingers out, palm facing in towards your body. Make sure you have those joints stacked. Those wrists and that elbow should be stacked underneath your shoulder. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Renegade row. It reminds me of that.
Very upset dog out there.
Oh my
Oh.
God. And Renegade row. Start. Sorry, I got this. I don't know if you can hear that dog, Hallie.
He's really upset that he can't do the workout. He's just like, I want to be up there.
Good work. Keep going. You can do it. We're almost halfway done.
Yeah, we are.
And rest. Spider-Man plank. When you have your hands on the ground to help with your joints, you can always turn them out a little bit and then also dig your fingertips into the ground. That'll help take some of the pressure off your wrists. Spider-Man plank. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Woo!
Doing great. Almost halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest.
Woo!
25 seconds, halfway.
Yeah!
We'll be back at the top of Circuit A with regular plank. Holes had digging.
A National Treasure themed workout. Oh! I love that.
Reminds me of the dad in Cadet Kelly. I don't know what that movie is. I'm sorry. Cadet Kelly? Is that a Disney Channel original movie?
Evan, that's a decom. Come on.
It's a what?
A decom.
Okay. National Treasure themed workout at some point. Okay, we can make that work, Skylar. I'm all about it. 3, 2, 1, and plank.
I want to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yes, I'm always looking for themes. If you have ideas for themes, write those down in the chat. Slam those ideas down.
Smash that like button.
I still have one from Katie Hope Noble, have one from Skylar, have one from Josh. I am writing them down. Believe me. 2, 1, and rest. Bridges. You know what the pun would be? National measure your legs to see how strong they are? I don't know. 2, 1, and bridges. What pun can you make with national treasure?
Help us.
Help us groupthink. Hive mind. You're all doing great out there. Thanks for sticking in.
We can't see, but we know you're crushing it.
2, 1, and rest. We got walkouts coming up. Fresh and hot.
Hot walkouts.
Highly recommend DComs.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize they had a contraction. I guess that's still how hot they are.
Ooh. Put your favorite decom in the chat.
Keep hinging at those hips. Put that favorite decom in. Give us some themed workouts.
I was a big fan of the 13th year. Love that one. Brink.
Forgot about Brink.
I'm gonna name one every time I stand up.
Brink was a fun movie.
Like the Irish.
And rest. All right, and hollow holds. Forgot about Brink.
Brink was great.
I did enjoy Brink. We're gonna race with rollerblades because it's the 90s and hollow holds.
Woo! My poor little baby core.
You're doing it, Claire.
Oh!
You're doing it.
Oh, boy.
All right, this is probably the point of the movie where they're like, all hope is lost, and what are we gonna do?
All hope.
Oh, but I've got this idea, but I'm gonna have to secretly sacrifice myself. Don't tell the rest of the team. Uh-oh. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45 seconds.
Woo!
All right. Make sure you can give your wrists, do a lot of wrist impact today. Give them some just gentle circles.
Workout 9 to 5. I like that one, Mom. That's good.
I'd like to request a Patagon themed workout. I still need to see those movies. I have not seen them yet. I hear they are actually very, very good. I'm very excited to watch them.
Everybody has to get a raincoat and a little hat and work out in that.
Get a little teddy bear.
Oh, it's so cute.
We'll be back with 10 bugs in 10 seconds.
What movie were we watching where they were watching Paddington 2 in the movie?
Oh, we were and Dead Bugs.
Oh, His Dark Materials.
Yes, His Dark Materials on HBO.
Paddington 2 is featured in His Dark Materials. And I was like, I know this movie because of Sarah Cushman.
Still on my list. I can't wait to watch them.
If anybody's got a copy of it, send it over.
Slam that down in the chat. 2, 1, and rest. We got side plank. I'm going to be returning to the right side.
Well, if we did a 9 to 5 workout, that means I got to get like
Tracksuit,
leg warmers, the whole deal.
2, 1, and up.
I'd have to let my curls go for that one.
Oh man, that'd be so fun.
Just an 80s theme would be really fun.
Yeah. I have to get a headband.
Yeah, you
I
do.
have to put on my tracksuit.
You have a tracksuit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, from high school cross country.
You have a tracksuit?
I have a tracksuit.
Get out of here!
I don't know.
We have been together for 10 years, and I did not know that you had a tracksuit.
2, 1, and rest. Buried deep in the drawers, I have a tracksuit. Renegade Row. Scott Pilgrim theme. Oh my god.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1, and up.
I mean, just like a video game theme would be fun. Ooh.
It's such a good movie.
I like how we talk about other themes in the middle of our current theme.
Oh yeah, The Car! That highly relatable movie that everyone's seen. So mainstream. Everyone puts your favorite part of The Car in the chat. And Rest. And Spider-Man Plank.
Oh. What did Jacob say?
Dolly Heart and Lungs. I love it. And Spider-Man Plank.
Oh, I love Dolly.
Working 11 to 12. That's what time Buffbirds is working. Da-da, da-da-da.
Did you see that they wanted to put the statue of her at the Tennessee courthouse? And she was like, nah, you need to spend your money elsewhere right now. People need help. Maybe someday I'll get a statue, but not
When
right
times
now.
are better. 2, 1, and rest. All right, 3 times through. We got one more time.
Woo!
8 more exercises. 8 more exercises.
If any of you knew that Evan had a tracksuit and I didn't, put it in the chat.
Who would know that? Probably only Zach.
Your mom.
Oh, my mom. Okay. Mara. The credits. The credits are coming, Josh. I promise. But this workout has a 4th act. And by 4th act, I mean just stretching. I love when movies have a good 4th act. The Dark Knight, good time. 3, 2, 1, and plank!
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Surprise plank. Again, if you're trying to take pressure off your wrists, spread out your fingers, dig those fingertips into your carpet or your hardwood floor, the grass if you're outside for some reason.
Ooh, good for you. The snow if you're outside.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bridges. Bridges of Madison County. I don't know.
Such a good workout theme.
Where we
just cry for 45 minutes.
That's quite the workout. And go!
Yeah, your emotions.
Work out those emotions.
It's important.
It is important.
Well, we also got St. Patty's Day coming up, so.
Ooh. I guess luck of the Irish. What other St. Patty's Day? Saints Row? No, wait, that's... Yeah. And rest! Walkout!
Reach up to the sky if you need motivation.
Reach up to that sky. 3, 2, 1, and go!
I didn't reach up to the sky.
Oh no! What would Woody think? Reach for the sky.
Pixar themed workout.
Ooh. They'd all just be so sad,
I know.
but hopeful. You learned a lesson in the end.
But sad.
You learned to love yourself. In 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Woo!
Last set of hollow holds.
Step touch it out if you're feeling it like me. Woo!
In 3, 2, 1, and up. Breathe. Brace those cores. The core should be nice and tight right now. That's going to protect your hips, lower back, your legs. Squeeze those cores. Breathe, 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 breathe. Bing, bang, bang.
Bing, 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 bing.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Got one more circuit, 4 more exercises.
Ooh, yowza.
Favorite part of the core? Never mind, it's And those shorts. Oh, yes, the green shorts. I still have those.
Oh, my. Well, I know of those.
A gift of Henry Heisey. They're fluorescent green.
How's everybody doing? Put a fire in the chat. You're feeling good. You're feeling hot and spicy like the core of the earth.
It's so
So
spicy.
spicy.
They just go down, they find it's a meatball. We're coming back with dead bugs. That's what's protecting the earth. A spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
And go!
Oh, that would be great. Woo, I'm feeling it.
You're doing great. Keep breathing. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Side plank. Gonna be on the left side this time. You're all doing great. 3 more exercises. That's all we got.
Oh boy, what side did I do?
Weren't you doing the same side as me?
I
And
don't
up.
remember. I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
No droopy hips. Keep those hips up. Nice straight line from ankles to your shoulders. Yeah. High five a partner in the room. High five a ghost in your room.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Spooky.
The ghosts are working out too.
Yeah. Gotta get swole in the afterlife.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Renegade row.
I'm a sweaty lady.
2 more exercises.
Oh.
2 more exercises. 2 more exercises. 2, 1, and go. Almost there. Keep pushing. You're all doing fantastic. Thanks for sticking along so far. We're so close to the end. Ooh. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. 1 more exercise. We got Spider-Man planks. Then we're done.
Spider-Man.
They got the spirit. They do have the spirit. Nice work, guys.
Yes.
2, 1, and Spider-Man planks. Fifteen more seconds. That's it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yeah.
Woo!
Another workout done.
I'm
Good.
high-fiving the camera.
Ah!
Yeah.
Good work. Gonna take about a minute. Grab some water. We will be back with some stretching. Don't go too far. Got some stretching to do.
Don't touch that dye.
Last one, best one. Last workout? What does that mean, Cheka?
Woo!
Oh, just last exercise. Okay.
Well, that
It
was
is the best
fast
one.
today.
It did go fast today.
Yeah.
That felt great. All right. Got about 10 more seconds before we do some stretching, a little bit more mobility. Make sure that we get our cores and our bodies nice and stretched. It just means you do your last round the strongest. Yes. You push. You give everything you got.
I agree with that. I think number 3 is the hardest one.
Right.
And number 4, I'm always like,
Right. You're sprinting to the finish line. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, before we start mobility, if you have not yet subscribed to Buffbird's YouTube channel, please do so. Every little bit helps. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. That's what all the kids are saying.
with your strong core.
With your hit your mouse with your take your mouse and hit it on your core.
Yes.
That's the best way to do it.
Absolutely.
It's most efficacious. All right. We're just gonna start with some wrist circles. I just forgot the name for wrists.
If you're a musical theater person, these are like Fosse fingers.
Fosse fingers. Did a lot of wrist impact today, so we're going to try take care of our wrists. Make sure you're being gentle through this full range of motion. Reverse your motion if you haven't yet. We're just getting some nice mobility. Not forcing anything. No, I'm falling into my NPR voice.
Uh-oh. We should do a musical theater theme. I don't know what
that would be fun. Just encompassing all of musical theater. And rest. We're going to take one hand. We're going to gently pull back our fingers of our other arm. We're just going to get a nice wrist and forearm stretch. Make sure you're not pulling your fingers back too far. If it hurts, you're pulling too much. It should be just a nice, gentle pull back on your fingers. So I hope everyone learned a little thing about disaster movies or movies from 2003.
I'm serious. If anybody wants to have a watch party where we watch The Core, we can make that happen.
And rest. Don't touch on the last one. Last one, the best one. Do a Matthew Iglesias voice for a whole workout.
Oh, not soothing.
Oh, well, see, okay, so what we're getting here in this white paper is...
His podcast is so good. He's such an educated, wonderful human.
Yes, if you're not listening to The Weeds on Vox or really any of the Vox podcasts, please do so. They're always great.
Yes.
Matthew Iglesias is a very smart guy, but he always comes in hot when he's going to talk. His voice always cracks. He's like, hold on, we got to think about this a different way. Almost like Charlie Day in a way.
If you're sleepy, it's the best thing to listen to because somebody else will be talking, it'll be really gentle, and then he comes in real hot with so what I think is...
And you're like, whoa, Matthew. And let's cross one arm over, get a nice back stretch. Cross our arm over, press back. Not on our elbow, just on the other side of the elbow. Make sure that your shoulders aren't up, they're nice and relaxed down.
What's everybody having for lunch today?
Ooh, what are we having for lunch today? Oh, I don't know, so many choices. Eggsies, precious.
That's what I like to think about during stretch.
And switch. Get some pasta, make some rice, some yogurt. Oh no, NPR voice. I can't stop.
Hope everybody had a nice Valentine's Day.
Yes, last weekend. And we're going to bring our arm behind our back. And we're going to not push down, we're going to pull over. Pull that elbow over towards the other side. Don't push down. Stretch out that tricep. Almost there. Keep breathing. So good today. That was really fun. I don't know if you also felt like it was fun. Maybe... at this point, we're not working anymore.
Put a cool emoji in the chat.
You just got endorphins flowing. But if you did have fun, that's great. Let's switch sides, pull over.
Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Here.
Pat yourself on the back.
You got moving today.
Fun dash. I think that's
fun. ...
sarcasm. Good work. Let's move to the floor. Let's go and stretch out our legs because our legs need some stretching too. We're going to start with our hamstrings. We're going to keep a nice tall torso. Reach out for those toes. Keep breathing. After today's workout, make sure to get some good food in you so you can recover nicely for the rest of the day.
Cool. Take a walk for sure.
What did Jacob say? Super fun. Thanks for this awesome outlet, guys. Oh, we're okay. I'm guessing that was voice to text. Workout. Thank you, Jacob, for joining us.
Yeah.
And switch. Nice tall torsos. Reach for those toes. Reach for those toes. If you had a wild idea for a themed workout during our workout today, feel free to put that in the chat. Always looking for new ideas. And rest. Bring one leg over, cross it over, pull that knee into your body, keep your foot flat on the ground, stretching out our abductors and our glutes here.
We can't have themed parties, but we can have themed workouts.
Oh yeah, we can. Still have our snowflakes up.
Yes.
Look at our snowflakes. Ugh. Allison made all of those. They look great.
Thank you.
I do like them.
I learned how to do it, and then it was very soothing. Just spent a whole night making snowflakes.
It's fun. It's a fun time. And switch sides.
Things you learn when you're nannying a 7-year-old.
For spring, Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
Be fun.
That means I have to start the workout in black and white clothes, and then disappear, and then come back in clothes.
And then you have to have a body double that walks into the colored version.
Yeah. Cool little fun fact there.
And rest. Let's get into downward facing dog.
Downward facing dog.
Instead of alternating our heels into the ground, we're just going to press one heel into the ground at a time, stretching out one calf at a time. Go ahead and press that heel in. And about 10 more seconds. And switch feet. Almost there. And rest. All right. And lastly, let's get in the child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Bring your chest to your legs and send your arms out. Good work. Breathe into your back. Feel your back expand. Breathe deeply. Almost there. Taking another deep breath. Then exhale. All right. Good work today. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a tap on the back. Really good work. Thank you so much for joining us for another Buff Birds workout. Thank you, as always, for joining with us today. If you're financially able to do so and you felt so inspired by the core workout today, feel free to contribute to my business Venmo account at Buff Birds. Buff Birds. Again, I love doing these on Saturdays. It's one of the highlights of my week. So thank you again for joining us today. If you're interested in personal training, feel free to go to buffbirds.com. You can check that out. If you have any questions for me, feel free to contact me. And also give a review on our Facebook page. It helps so much, and tell your friends about it. All of that helps so much. Again, excellent job today. Keep moving and grooving through the week, and I hope to see all of you next Saturday at 11 a.m. CST. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave a review. Tell your friends.
Tell
Bye.
all of your friends. Bye.